All right, this is the Screen Team again, and we're doing a movie review, rant, kind of disagreement
Yeah.
of Lords of Salem.
Yep.
I, again, sort of pro because I was kind of disappointed by it.
I was completely disappointed by it, and the movie had no plot, and it just didn't
It did
follow
have a
up.
plot. She ended up being the daughter of. She becomes a witch at the end. What do you want? That's a good idea.
Well, see, the stupid thing, okay, the thing that he tried to make it slow. He tried to make it feel like a 70s
Too
slow
slow.
burning movie. Well, not no, because there's movies that are slower than that. They're actually way better than that. But see, he tries to go for, yeah. If you ever watch The Innocents, that movie is so
But he
slow, but
tried for a
it's,
Suspiria kind of
yeah.
thing, and
Well,
it didn't really work
they tried to
out.
go for Stanley Kubrick too, and a lot of other 70s techniques too, and it
I
didn't work.
liked it, but at the same time, I didn't like it as much as I thought I would.
Well, I
And
mean,
he fucking hates it.
well, I don't hate it totally. I mean, look, I like movies with witches and cults and stuff like that. And when you have a cool, crazy witches killing people, I expect the witches to be amazing and crazy and creepy and doing crazy stuff in the
Oh, they
shadows.
got fucking creepy, and they all
Well,
fucking got naked, and they're
well,
all
yeah,
ugly,
that.
and
I'm talking about like if you watch Suspiria, you don't even know it's a witch. It's just some freaky, it's like almost like a supernatural entity's following people. Like I was hoping it was gonna be something like that when it was supposed to be like Suspiria. So I was like looking forward to that.
but I knew what might happen if you watch the music video for the actual song Lords of Salem. It gives hints about it because that's what he based the
Yeah.
movie around was that song.
Yeah.
But the thing is, from what you see in the song, you think it's gonna be so much better than what you fucking see in the movie. I mean, I like the movie, but you just think you get so much more because I love I love
House of a Thousand
Holocaust
Corpses.
Corpses. I love Devil's Rejects. I love the Mexican rest. What was that movie called again?
The Haunted World of El
Sorbisto.
Superbisto.
I love El Sorbisto. I love those movies. But this is definitely the weakest of his movies he's made so far.
Huh.
Until the hockey movie comes out, that might be really bad.
Yeah, which I actually for some reason I think that Rob Zombie will like do pretty good in that movie because actually he loves the 70s
I think he's getting
and
tired of horror movies.
yeah, and it gives him a good, it's something to do differently, and I think he'll do a good
The
job
thing
on
is,
it.
he doesn't even make horror movies that much. Is the movies he's made are spanned so long in between. He hasn't really worked that much on horror movies. So he's like bitching for no reason.
Now, I've heard that the actual novel that they actually made for the movie is actually pretty good. So the movie might not be good, but I would at least try to read the book and try the novel and see if you like it.
Well, it is a graphic novel actually. It's kind of like a comic book, and I'm planning on reading it. It's
I
just
won't.
you just said it like yours pretty
Yeah,
good.
I know I said you should read it, but I don't want to read it.
Well, I don't think you read that much anyway, do you?
Yeah, I don't. Unless it's Stephen King, then I'll read it. Other than that,
Or it's H.P. Lovecraft.
yeah, I had some of his stuff, but
H.P.
my computer
Lovecraft's
blew up.
technically scared of Stephen King sometimes. That's because his shit seems like it's really gonna happen.
Yeah.
That movie, like, it's just so.
It was like one long music video.
It was very surreal, had flashing lights sometimes,
It
and
was an attempt at surreal, and it didn't work whatsoever.
I liked it, but at the same time, I was just hoping for so much more.
Now there was one character I did like, and but his character kind of just he's the guy that he's kind of guy that knows what's going on, and it's like for like most horror movies, especially the ones like this, there's always somebody that finds out and tries to tell someone, but they never get the chance to because something happens to them. Which I'm not saying something might happen. I don't know. You just got to see it for yourself. Which I hope to God you like it because if you
And I hope
don't,
to
you're kind
God
of
that you're
screwed.
attracted to Rob Zombie's wife, because you're gonna see her butt ass naked quite a few times.
Yeah, which she's a shitty actress too. She can't act,
Uh, I think it depends,
especially under his direction. She can't.
because Devil's Rejects was good.
She can act crazy, but she
Thousand
can't act.
Corpses was
She
okay.
can't act normal
I
like a
like
normal
Thousand
regular person.
Corpses.
She can't act like a normal person.
Halloween, she did okay in Halloween. The
She
second
sucked in
movie,
Halloween.
the Halloween remake was awesome.
I thought it was okay, decent. Yeah, it was a one time, maybe a couple watch.
The
I like the.
Halloween remake and the Jason remake were definitely the best, really, remakes that's been out in a long time.
Well, no, Evil Dead came out.
you can't really count that as a remake, though. Remember?
Yeah, but okay then. Well, no shit.
Night of the Demons, I kind of like, but
That
it's
was okay.
kind of its own different movie too. At the same time,
Yeah.
it's kind of remake, kind of not,
Yeah.
but it's pretty good too. But those, because he just tried to capture what Michael Myers was in the first movie he did. The second movie, he just went boom.
Which actually I like the second one better than the first one.
I like both, but I kind of like the first one better because it still captured Michael Myers was, and the other one, I don't want to know fucking going my. I don't want to know what's going on in Michael Myers' head. I want to see what he sees. That's what Rob Zombie did. Is
That was a dumb idea. They should never have done that.
that's what was in the second movie. The white horse.
Oh no, that's
His
what I'm talking about.
mom.
I'm talking about. All right, look, the new one. Yeah, it kind of, it kind of did do that a little bit. But the first one, when you see him as a little kid, I don't want to freaking
You
see
do
what
see him
happens.
as a little
I
kid. He's
know,
little.
But I'm just saying the first one's like really big. You see the first 40 minutes is when
And plus, they picked
when
the
he's a
actor
kid.
looks like a little girl.
Which it's not that well, yeah. And then like 10 years later, he's like a big, tall, muscular dude that's like, 6 foot something
A
tall.
little guy who looks like he's gonna be a tranny someday, and then turns this big, guy. I'm Tyler Mane. I play Sabretooth in X-Men, and now I play Michael Myers.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he was good as Michael Myers, but at the same time, maybe have been too big. He played Jason
Yeah, because
better.
Michael Myers isn't supposed to be big. He ain't supposed to be small. He ain't supposed to
He's
be.
actually
He ain't supposed to be human-like.
You
He
watch
ain't
the
supposed to
first
have
movies,
emotions.
he is big in
No,
the first
I,
movies.
I, know-
He's
I'm not.
big.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about. I don't want him to be 7 foot tall. Like in this movie, he's like 6'5" or something, super tall. No, Michael Myers should be 5'10", 5'8". Then somewhere like
He's
average.
tall. He's actually tall, a little bit taller than the average person.
Yeah, just a little
But
bit.
he's also not hulking buff
Yeah.
either.
And another thing is, I don't want to see anything about his childhood or why he did it or why, because the first one, he had no reason. He just killed people for no apparent reason whatsoever. There was no reason.
Speculate.
Because if you watch just the first one, if you just like 1978 and you watch the first one, all you know is there's a guy who killed his sister and he's going out killing this chick. That's all you would know.
You can speculate for yourself.
Yeah,
If
speculate.
he snapped, which that was kind of obvious. The little kid snapped.
But see, his
But
snapping.
there's things about he could have been possessed by a demon. There are all kinds of speculations.
Yeah, it adds mystery to it, makes it cool and mystique.
Donald Pleasance's character says he's pure evil.
Yeah, he says he's like the boogeyman, which he's everywhere, anywhere in the shadows. You can't see him. He's like, he's not there, but he's there, but he's not there. And he's not human at all. In the new one, they humanize him. They're not supposed to humanize Michael Myers. And in the sequels, kind of did a little bit, and that's kind of stupid in their part. But they're still good though.
I like in the later on movies where, like Curse Michael Myers, where there was sort of reason why he was as powerful as he was, but it wasn't humanized though.
Yeah.
He was still had his demon stuff going on with him, the thorn and shit. That was actually cooler than
his mommy was a stripper and he was a white trash guy and he got a little beaten up by bullies. And and he was silent because some guy said it would make him cool or something fucking like that. I don't even know. I forgot. It's just too stupid. Michael Myers is silent because he don't have he's just a conscience. Or he don't even have a conscience. He's just a machine that just wants to kill. And in this movie, he just listens to this little janitor guy and he just stops talking because he says something. It's just like, what the fuck? But anyway, Lords of Salem.
Yeah, we do this a lot.
Yeah. Well, Lords of Salem, that movie, I mean, at least Michael Myers, they tried to humanize him. This movie, the humans fucking suck. I mean, you don't really, there's no character development. There's no, like, you have this character who's so just, she's like, she's drooling and just, throughout the whole movie and just kind of just lets things go and lets things happen. When she could have done something about it instead of just walling around, just staring in the middle of the picture, like in the center of the picture in every scene, her just walking around doing some random shit. I mean, and then the side characters, there were actually some that were decent. I liked her little disc jockey buddies, but they kind of just they're not actually part of the horror part. They're just kind of like supporting characters.
I wouldn't call it a horror movie.
Well, I think it is, but in a way, it's trying to be a drama too. It's trying to be serious. It's trying to be all this stuff, but some of it's laugh out loud funny because it's just like, what the fuck? That's so just. How is that supposed to be it's just just can go on forever about this movie. There is good things though. I mean, some of the shots are good, and some of the stuff is, decent. Just like
What?
just like I don't even know. This guy's just fucking just fuck him. He likes this movie just a little bit, which that's fucking stupid. Fuck that shit. Anyway,
No, this movie it's okay. I like it.
well, all I gotta say is this movie, it sucked for me. But some preferences, some people actually like this stuff. Actually, some people actually adore this movie.
Some people call it a masterpiece.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
actually, so I'm just saying, when you watch this movie, don't go and expect it to be something great. Just
don't go expecting to be 1,000 Corpses or Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
Don't expect to be as good as those movies.
Yeah, do not, because it will disappoint you if you do that. But if you look at it like, oh, it's a different type of... Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, it's not gory like most of his movies. I mean, there's some naked chicks, but it's not gratuitous, and it's not crazy.
There are a lot of naked chicks.
I know, but it's not like...
Some really ugly
well, yeah,
naked
that's
chicks.
true. I'm wrong about that. It does have
big
a lot
old
of
tag
nudity in it.
tiggies. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I think Nate here's lying. I think he really did like it. I saw him smiling when he watched it. So, yeah. But...
Motherfucker, you weren't even there when I was watching by myself.
Yeah, I
watched
was.
it before you watched it with me. I watched it by myself, and I was like, I liked it, but I was disappointed because I smiled at first. I was like, get into it, and I got into it, and I was like, okay, what? I started falling asleep.
Yeah, it was kind of boring and slow. So if you're thinking you're expecting a, crazy, something happening throughout the whole movie, like something crazy happening the whole time, no, this movie has
You're
a lot
expecting Fish Boy. You're not
this
gonna
movie,
get Fish Boy.
yeah, this movie is just trying to be. It's actually trying to be. It's like you see some Rob Zombie like craziness, but most of it he's restraint and he's trying to just slow burn, making the drama slow. Build the characters. Like he's trying to add. Like in horror movies where they add like a bunch of sounds and noises and they try to make the first character really desperate and like feeling like shit, and then you start feeling like sad for them. You're just getting your emotions are just like just tearing you apart for this person, and they're just going through this shit. This movie, it tries to,
really.
but it doesn't have that. You're just like, that's bland character
Basically,
1, bland character 2.
Out of 10 naked old lady witches tripping over their old saggy titties, I would give it 7 out of 10 old naked witch ladies tripping on those saggy titties.
Everything except the 7, I give it a 4.5 out of 10.
Of old naked witch ladies.
That's why I said I didn't want to say all that. That's why I just said that. So
just say old naked witch ladies.
Okay. Old naked witches, bitches.
Old naked witch bitches tripping over their big old titties.
Old ladies just tripping over big vaginas. Fuck it. I don't know. Just fuck that shit. Anyway.
All right, basically.
You get the fucking point.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Right,
fuck
see
you
guys.
Yeah, bye.
No, fuck our viewers.
Not fuck you. I said fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you. Rate, subscribe, leave comments below. Bye. Fuck you, motherfucker. Titty twister, bitch. Titty twister, bitch.